We had a lot of back and forth today, guys, because of the FOMC, which was expected. I'm going to show you my trades that I did today, Wednesday. What is it, March 19th? Kind of like you could see where the account was going throughout the day and the plan and the goal that I had. And when you watch my little commentary, there's a couple of little tidbits and tips there that could probably help you guys. But first, I'll start with what happened yesterday because I was not here on Monday. I was out of town. So for this week, I started trading again yesterday on Tuesday. I'll just do a quick recap of how that day went and then take you along for the ride today on Wednesday during the FOMC and see how the account fluctuated. All right, today is Tuesday, March 18th. The market closed. I was out of town yesterday, so today's the first day of my trading week. Not the best start, down $548. Most of my plays were on the NASDAQ futures and the micro NASDAQ futures, or the NASDAQ futures options and then the micro NASDAQ futures contracts. And then on all these stocks, actually pretty much lost money. So not a good start to the week, but not horrible. I got in a couple of trades a little bit too early and was just trying to basically get back to break even the whole day, which I almost did by the close. I was down a few grand actually, but typical Monday, man. Usually always start the week. Well, today's not Monday, but my first day back for the week usually start off in the red and then, start trading a lot better as the week progresses. So that's where we're at the end of Tuesday, March 18th, 548.50. All right, today's Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. It's 9:44 a.m., so 15 minutes into the market. Right now, down $619. Usually I'm up that much within 15 minutes, but not today. Not today, down 700. So today's the FOMC. That's the big day that'll move the market. Usually the market tends to float up until that. Right now, we have gapped up, but we're kind of fading that gap. And there's a couple of stocks I have my eye on that I've been buying. So I'll give another update as this thing fluctuates, either when it goes green or when it's down a lot more. I think it'll go green. But probably within an hour, I'll give another update. And trying to find good stuff to trade. I mean, I have my usual stuff I always trade, which is the S&P, the NASDAQ, things like that. A couple individual stocks that I do like, which things are coming back. We're only down 474 now, so things are starting to bounce a little bit.
A few moments later.
Well, that didn't take long. Now it's only 9:49 a.m., so I'm green. I'm up 205. All these trades are coming back. So usually when you're positioning yourself, you're not going to catch the bottom or the top if you're shorting, but the bottom, obviously, if you're going long. And you got to kind of position yourself. Usually always going to be down something. But that came back pretty quick. See, now it's up 258. So 260. And I did close a few things, so less exposure. This thing really kind of turned my way. So the goal, at the minimum, is to make $500 a day. I was kind of doing that 500 to 1,000 a day. Now I'm really wanting to push 2,000 because I have seen a lot of those kind of days. If that could be my average. I mean, it doesn't take much, man. This isn't the biggest account, but if you can average $2,000 a day, 252 trading days of the year, you're literally making $500,000 a year. And if you can average $4,000 a day, which is feasible, is very feasible, even on an account that's not even that big, that's $1 million a year. So you could make a lot doing this trading thing. So anyway, 500 to 1,000 a day I'm happy with, and I'm already halfway there to 5. And then try to get the average up to 2,000. It's all about consistency, though. I'll keep you guys updated because there's going to be a lot of volatility later with FOMC.
A few moments later.
All right, we're looking pretty good. We're up $604, so right in that average daily zone of what I like to make. And just have one trade open. It's a meta call, down $65 on it currently. Everything else is working out pretty good. It is 11:10 a.m., so this is all pre-FOMC. The market's about to go crazy. Had some head fakes go in different directions. Some people recommend don't trading it at all. Until it settles and chooses a direction. I'll probably try to do some scalps, but we'll see, man. I could easily give this $600 back, which I don't want to do. I could easily double or triple it. I'm going to try to end the day cracking 1,000, though. I'm going to try to end the day cracking 1,000. So I'm just going to keep looking at charts, looking for setups, man. And sometimes it's like paint drying, but I got enough tickers. 6 symbols on this side, 6 on this side, and various on this monitor. I have my regular ones I always look at, always scanning. Got my support resistance lines, my trend lines. That's primarily what I use. That with the candlesticks. I don't use any of these. What some people end up doing, they overcomplicate it, man. They have too many indicators on there and all this other stuff. VWAP's actually pretty good, but a lot of people will just be paralyzed because they have too many things they're looking at, and if all of them don't line up, then they'll never take a trade. Which it's not bad to be very selective on trades, but also what I've found, a lot of people have a lot of success with near naked charts. Like I said, aside from like support, resistance lines, trend lines, I don't really have anything. I might look at the RSI out of curiosity, but in general, these charts are pretty bare. I just love the candles, man, and you kind of see how things are moving and flowing, and you build intuition over time. Like, you don't build it in a day, you don't build it in a week, you don't build it in a month. You build it after years of watching this stuff and being in tune with the market. So it's just a probability game at the end of the day, and you want to do whatever you can to increase your probability of get these winning trades. So it's a probability game, but more importantly, it's risk management, because even if you have a 90% win rate, if you're not managing that 10%, you'll blow out, man. So there's a lot to this game. I've always thought of, and called trading the ultimate strategy game. So I like playing every day. And there's a lot at stake, when you're basically doing this. I had mentioned some stuff I'm doing on the side, and when there's opportunities in films or modeling or influencer boxing, whatever, I do that. I'm focused on pursuing that. But in general, I'm at home more often than not, and this is my full-time job. So I need this money to pay my bills, otherwise I'd be homeless. So that adds an extra level of stress. But you want to build the cushion, and my cost of living is actually not too bad, especially since I live in the Midwest. If I was living in New York or LA, it'd be a lot more expensive. But I like it here. And when I visit for work or play, I love New York and I love California, but I don't need to live there. I actually like living here where I'm at. So anyway, 11:14, and we're up just roughly about $600.
A few moments later.
All right, here goes the FOMC decision. We're gonna have Jerome Powell speak at 2:30. Right now it's 2 p.m. So this thing went down to $185. I was up. Oh man, I was up over 6. Oh, here I'm there again. I think these micros are gonna close. Okay, I got these meta options coming back. Yeah, okay, up 760. Okay, the my micro. Wait, the micros should. The micro S&P should have closed because we hit 57.10.
A few moments later.
All right, so that worked out pretty well. Up $842.75. It's 2:15. I got all my trades closed right now, and Jerome Powell's going to speak in 15 minutes, and I'm going to go into that, with a pretty much nice gain on the day, and we will see if there's good opportunities to take without forcing anything. Like I mentioned, I want to end the day up over 1,000, and we're looking really good, really close to that. So yeah, we'll make one or two more updates with these little things intraday.
A few moments
A
later.
couple more trades. I was down a little bit from what I had earlier, but then I ended the day as high as I could, almost hit my goal, $969. So, we had a nice up move, and then down, then back up, and then down, which is to be expected after Jerome Powell speaks and the market digests it. So there's good trading opportunities, but honestly, you could have gotten chopped up easily. Like I said, I had a pretty good gain for the day, and then got chopped up a little bit, lost a lot of it, got it back, and then ended the day higher. So it's good. It's good. the main thing is like just to stay focused, and you want to concentrate more on trading well. I mean, I know I mentioned I want to end the day with over $1,000, but what's more important than the money is like, did you trade well or not? Did you try to mitigate risk and maximize the profits? Like, nobody's perfect at it, but you can get better every day, right? That's the whole point. So as long as you're trading well, you will eventually make money, and you will eventually make a lot of money. Like for me, I'm happy with this. Now there's another trader that I follow and try to learn from who in a half hour today, after um, Jerome Powell spoke, and while he was speaking, he made like $40,000, and that was just that part of the day. So obviously that guy's trading with a much bigger position sizes, but you have to build up to that level where you could see these swings of that magnitude and be calm and collected, and build that up over time. Obviously build up the account, but also build up the skills and the psychology and everything else. So where I'm at, I'm very happy. This is pretty much what I wanted to hit today. But the main thing is to focus more on how you're trading, more so than just the money or the score. It's like a video game, right? It's like the score at the end of the day.